Hey guys, it's Housewife in Heels. I am finally back after a little bit of a hiatus, and that really is exciting for me, and I hope it's exciting for you too. I have some hosiery to try on for you today, but first I would like to thank this sponsor, Rose Forever. We are collaborating again, and this is for something they are participating in called Pink October, and it is meant to help further breast cancer research. So for every bouquet sold, they will donate $2 towards breast cancer research, and for every single pink bouquet that they have, they will be offering discounts. If you want a further discount on it, then you can use my code housewife25, and you can get $25 off any bouquet, including the pink ones. Now, to be fully honest with you guys, I do get commission for every sale that is used with my discount code, and I would really appreciate it that if you feel like buying a bouquet using my code, that would really help me out. And I could use it since obviously this channel is not cheap to run. But moving on, I was very kindly given by my subscriber Stefan. He has sent me hosiery before, 2 pairs, one by a brand I'm familiar with called Voodoo, and one by a brand called Razzamatazz, which I have not heard of. And since I have it in my hands, I'm just going to be able to describe it and unbox it and kind of see how I feel, do what I usually do whenever I do a hosiery video. So these are body shapers. He has a tendency to send me body shapewear, which is fine, and I know a lot of you guys out there prefer the look of the body shapers or the reinforcement hosiery, which is fine. I personally don't feel I need it, but if you guys like it, then I will try it on for you. So I have actually never heard of this brand, so it'll be interesting to tear into, and these are a 15 denier, so they are going to be quite sheer. So we're just going to tear into this puppy. I have never seen a pair of hosiery packaged like this, so this is a little bit of a new experience for me. They do seem to be packaged quite nicely, I'll give it that, if I could tear into it. Wow, they really reinforce this puppy. I'm quite literally going to have to tear into it. Okay, ooh, it feels quite soft. Neatly folded. Oh wow, these are super sheer. Like, they almost remind me of a 10 denier. Like, I know 15 isn't that much different, but yeah, definitely you can even see my hand through it, and that's through 2 layers, so it's going to look even sheerer on the leg. They feel pretty darn good and soft, and they feel like a decent quality. There is a reinforced toe, so hopefully they don't peek out of my silk capes, because you know my favorite thing to try tights on is with my silk capes. And I don't care for when you can see a reinforced thicker part of the tight peeking out from the toe box of your shoe, but we'll see. We'll see how it works, and if not, then Cassidy blades it is. It'll cover it right up. So there's that. Overall, I'm impressed by what I'm seeing so far. And we will tear into the Voodoo. These are a shine body shaper, so they're going to be really sheeny. They're going to kind of make my legs look a little bit dewy, I would imagine. I don't think I've ever had shine wear before, so this might be a first for me. These are also a 15 denier, but they're in sort of a more flesh tone color. They look more like a tan color, so it's definitely going to be darker than my very fair skin tone, but that's fine, that's okay. Never hurt anybody. We're going to tear into this too, and this too, just like my first pair that I received from him. They seem very nicely packaged. This brand hasn't disappointed me, so I do have a certain expectation of these from what I remember. And these look very similar to the Razzamatazz ones I just opened. As you can see, just as sheer, same denier, so you can see my hand right through it, and you can tell right off the bat these are going to be shiny. I don't know how well that's going to pick up on camera, but in person they are quite a very shiny set of tights. So these will be very interesting to try on. These are interesting. They have sort of a cinched waist, something I've never seen before in a pair of tights, where they have sort of this, I'm not sure how well the camera's going to pick up on it, but this band that is meant to reinforce a little bit lower than the actual top of the tight, like it kind of ruffles out on the top, and then there's this band. So I've never seen that before. That's an interesting little detail to me. I'm not sure if or what purpose that design element might be, but I might figure it out when I try it on. I might not. We shall see. If anyone might know, we'll leave the info in the comments. So other than that, I will go ahead and try these both on for you, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so here I am in the Voodoo tights, and they are definitely shiny. Hello! Don't mind if my cats make a cameo appearance, that's just something that they like to do. Here we go. Apparently they're just as excited for hosiery as I am, because they're just all over me. So we're just going to roll with it. So these are very comfortable. I believe that odd design detail is meant for added comfort, so that way it doesn't totally suck you in all the way to your core. It kind of puffs out, so that way there's a little bit less reinforcement in the tummy area, so that way you get a little bit more give, a little bit more leeway, a little bit more freedom of movement. So that's something I kind of appreciate about it. I've never seen that before, but I kind of like it, so I'm probably going to be able to go out and give these a go, and I would definitely wear these out and about. And overall, I am very impressed with them. There's no snags. They definitely give the legs a nice, pretty dewy effect. And I forgot to mention when I was opening them up that I noticed that they did not have a reinforced toe. That is something I really appreciate, because as you can tell, I'm in So-Kates, and there's no line sticking out. I don't have to worry about adjusting it so that way the line doesn't stick out from a reinforced toe box. So that I really appreciate, because if you've been with me before, then you know I am a little bit finicky about the toe box on my shoes, having my hosiery or whatever I'm wearing have stuff stick out from out of the toe box. But other than that, I am very happy with these. I've been happy with this brand before. I would absolutely go ahead and recommend this brand to anyone who might be interested in it, and I will go ahead and move on to the Razzamatazz ones. Alright guys, so I am here in the Razzamatazz tights, and I have some concerns about this particular product, unfortunately. I always try and be honest with you guys about how I feel about products, regardless of whether I went out and purchased them myself or if they were sent to me. So these I have found several issues with, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it. These straight out of the packaging have snags. I did not snag them myself. I have learned to be very careful, and I've learned the tricks of carefully putting on a pair of tights, even a pair of shaperwear, or the tights that totally suck you in. I forget for the life of me the name at the moment, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So these have snags, and they don't quite feel very soft on the leg at all. They have quite a rough feel to them, sort of like a very fine sandpaper, unfortunately. It's just not something that I really want to go out all day in or feel really enthusiastic about wearing all day. Not the most comfortable pair of tights, even just immediately wearing them for 5 minutes. I'm also noticing that there's this sort of, I'm not even sure what you call it, a ripple effect. It doesn't have like an even finish. It looks like there's like lines on the leg. Like it just has this odd sort of unevenness throughout the actual material while it's on, which I find very strange and I don't think I've really encountered before. So These I'm not too wild about. I'll go ahead and get up and do a 180, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't think it's going to pick up on camera, but I at least can try, right? So I'll go ahead and show you guys. Maybe you guys can see what I'm talking about, or maybe point out why the tights might be doing that if you guys know your tights, which I'm sure a lot of you do. So, I mean, they look alright on the leg. The tights' main purpose is to make your legs look pretty, enhance your legs and whatnot. But overall, not really my favorite pair. As much as I hate to say it, so don't mind any noises. I have a sick kitty. So, as much as I wanted to love it, I want to love everything that you guys send to me, but I have to be honest about the product itself. That doesn't make me appreciate them any less from you guys that I receive. But other than that, do not forget that I am collaborating with Rose Forever. Remember, every pink bouquet is on discount. You can get a further discount with my code. I'll leave all that information in the box if you're interested down below. And other than that, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!